Do you know what they named this thing? Do you know what professional scientists named a supersized version of the most dangerous spider on the entire fucking
Enlighten
planet?
me.
The Newcastle Big Boy. Deadliest spider
The big boy.
on the entire fucking globe. Big Boy.
A big boy.
Only in Australia.
Hello, YouTube. The name's Cielwave, Tiger VTuber extraordinaire, and today we're reacting to more Parz's videos and learning more about the land down under. If you enjoy your time here, make sure to drop by my streams at twitch.tv/Cielwave. And now, let's just jump right into the videos.
Australia has a lot of spiders, but
That I
recently
know.
we found a new one, because of course we fucking did.
Because of
And
course
the
you
new one
did.
is the most certified Australia moment I've ever seen. For a bit of context, one of the several thousand spider
How
species we
many?
are home to is the Sydney funnel web, the deadliest
guess I shouldn't be
spider on the
surprised.
planet. Because of course it's down here. Where the fuck else did you think you were going to find it? These
True.
scary looking fuckers are highly venomous and can flatline you with a bite in 15 minutes.
That's
And if
actually
you think
slower than I
wearing
thought it would
thick
be.
Clothes will save you. Be aware the bastards have fangs long enough to punch through shoe leather.
Oh.
Now, why do I bring these little
Those
nightmares
look
up?
nasty.
What is the one thing worse than a spider
that,
rocking
folks?
armor-piercing rounds that can send you to heaven with same-day delivery? A bigger spider rocking the same perk setup. That's right. Australian scientists
Perk
have
setup
found
like
a
this is
brand
Call
new
of Duty.
species of this funnel web that is even bigger. How much bigger? Well, the standard Sydney funnel web grows to around 5 centimeters or 2 inches.
Wait,
And
that's
maybe
actually
you're
kinda
asking me,
small.
2 inches is more than enough. 2 inches is actually fucking
You know what? I
huge.
take it back.
By
You're right.
comparison,
I'm sorry.
this is the new one. It's twice the fucking size, cunt. 4 inches of 8-legged menace to the animal kingdom.
Oh, hell
That isn't
no.
even the best part. You see, do you know what they named this thing? Do you know what professional scientists named a supersized version of the most dangerous spider
Go on.
the entire fucking
Enlighten
planet?
me.
The Newcastle Big Boy. Deadliest
The
spider
big boy.
on the entire fucking globe. Big Boy.
A big boy.
Only in Australia.
Yeah.
Australia's scariest spider
More?
is hiding a deep secret.
Oh, wait, no.
Well, introducing the huntsman, native to the land down under, and the #1 cause of tourists absolutely shitting themselves on.
Yeah, I guess it's a big boy. Well, I mean, it's not a big boy, but it's kind of a big boy. It's
Of said tourists, I will be the first to
not a
admit,
Newcastle one, though.
Yeah, this looks scarier than a f***ing job application. Those gangly ass.
Not a job application, ah!
The man's testicle. Now, as if having a negative charisma stat wasn't bad enough,
No.
I regret to inform
I
you
almost feel bad
that
for
the
it.
huntsman spider grows up to 30 fucking centimeters
Oh,
in size,
no.
making it the largest spider on the planet by leg span, and legally allowing Subway to market him as a foot long.
That.
Being the spider equivalent of a Ford F-150, you'd think he'd have the common decency to be slow, you know.
The
tank
Subway
build.
one was so good.
Unfortunately, the huntsman is fucking turbocharged.
Oh, hell. Oh.
Now, it's usually at this point in the video that I would inform you that he is also highly venomous, because it's Australia.
Of
However,
course.
that's his big secret.
Oh.
The huntsman
It's always angry?
is a big sweetheart. You
Never
see, despite
mind.
looking like an SCP, huntsmen are incredibly timid, and on the rare occasion
That's
they
cute.
do bite, their venom is harmless. In fact, seeing one of these bad boys in your house is a blessing in disguise.
Okay.
Because if you see a huntsman in your
Well-
home, I guarantee you won't see any annoying ass flies or mosquitoes.
You know
because
what?
he's eaten them. You see,
I
he
love them
understands
then.
He's big enough that he should be paying rent.
I don't
so
wanna
he
see him.
contributes to the household in pest control.
paying rent.
I personally have had one of these bad boys as an 8-legged roommate, and I can tell you they're pretty good company. Except for the part where they cause car crashes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you see, huntsmen like to hide in tight spaces and cracks, and they do it by flattening out their body to fit into the gap. Now, in the house, that usually means you'll just find them behind a painting, but when you're flying down the highway at 110k an hour and decide to flip down the sun visor because God is trying to flashbang you, yeah, they like to sleep in there and you've just dropped one into your lap. Now, whatever you do, don't panic or you're going to crash the...
Yeah.
Aussie farmers
Yeah,
thought they were being
I'm not
attacked
surprised.
by aliens.
I'm sorry,
But
what?
what was actually causing it is so much funnier. This is a wallaby. The
Oh,
kangaroo's
I thought it was a kangaroo.
vertically challenged little cousin.
Vertically
Now, to get a little
challenged.
more specific, this is a Bennett's wallaby,
Oh.
native to my home state of Tasmania.
Oh, wait,
That
I didn't
location is
even know
very-
Tasmania was a real place. VTuber geographic knowledge exposed. I knew about the Tasmanian devil. I just thought that was a name. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Important to the story. Tassie is home to a lot of things.
Okay.
Beautiful views, a
Oh.
seal with a felony record,
I'm
and
sorry.
nut. However, one thing they tend to leave off the tourism brochures is drugs.
Oh. What?
Tasmania is the world's largest exporter of illegal opium, the main ingredient in opioid painkillers like morphine.
Oh.
With this one tiny island producing 50% of global supply. Now, opium comes from poppy milk, and to get poppy milk, you need to milk poppies. And to produce that 50% of global
did not expect
supply,
that.
Tasmanian farmers grow huge fields of these things across the north of the state.
Oh.
However, because throwing these flowers into a crafting table gives you narcotics,
Yeah.
these fields are legally required to
They
be
have,
under
like,
extremely tight security. Which is why these same poppy farmers became extremely confused when crop circles showed up in the plant
Aliens are real.
equivalent
Confirmed.
of a fucking Town Hall 9 Clash of Clans base. They were, understandably, absolutely
Not the Clash of
confused.
Clans.
And some people even thought it was aliens. So to figure out whether or not it was a Halo Elite drawing this shit, they set up some cameras. And what
I love
they
that noise.
saw was this little shit breaking into the field, eating the milk-filled buds,
Getting high as a kite.
absolutely eyed, and then hopping in circles until he passed the out. They thought the fucking Covenant were invading, and it was a drink-driving wallaby.
That's
This
so
seal
good.
is such a menace that he
Oh my god, it's the seal from the previous video, yes!
gets the cops called on him.
I'm getting the full narrative.
Introducing our
Hi.
protagonist, Neil the Seal, a 600 kilo absolute
Damn.
unit of a southern elephant seal.
That's a
from
big
my
boy.
home state of
Well, again,
Tasmania in the land
not
down
the big
under,
boy, but
who
you get
is
it.
known for, above all else, being an absolute fucking menace to polite society. But despite his crimes,
I love him.
we all still truly love him.
Yes!
But what are
He's
his
so
crimes?
cute.
Well, see, he seems to just fucking hate traffic cones and road safety in general. Has regularly been caught trespassing, and then once he has been caught trespassing,
what do you do?
belligerently screaming at locals because they won't give him his fucking fish, and has been known to just block roads by plopping his fat ass down directly in the middle of them. However, hands down, the funniest shit he has ever done was just straight stopping this random lady from going to work.
Wait,
I shit you not.
what did she do?
This motherfucker
Or what did he do?
crawled out of the ocean, up the beach, crossed the road, absolutely fucking bodied this woman's poor letterbox, and then proceeded to plant himself directly in front of her fucking car.
Wait, can't she back
She was
up?
then unable to go to work because this half-ton beefcake
I guess I wouldn't want to get
her driveway for so damn long.
Never mind.
Local news had
He got in
time
front
to
of the door.
drive out to her house and cover the fucking story. Now, this is a lot of menace for a single seal to cause.
I love him.
But the funniest part of this is,
He's
old
so
mate isn't even
cute.
fully grown. He's like 5 years old. If you think he can fuck things up now, wait until he's nearly 2 solid-ass tons of blubber.
Oh my
Takes
god.
issue with the wall of your house. I do not think that seal damage is covered on my fucking insurance plan, dude.
Yeah, I don't think it
This
is.
wasp-
I didn't know they grew that big. That's actually crazy. What are they gonna do? Because, like, he's clearly getting used to doing all this stuff. I wonder if they're just gonna, like, toss him further away and hope he doesn't find his way back or something. I have no idea how it works, but that's terrifying. 2 tons? He actually will blast your whole house. Goddamn.
This wasp is basically...
Oh, hell no. I do not like
Introducing
wasps.
the tarantula hawk wasp, possibly one of the most nightmare-inducing insects on the
Yeah,
planet.
I already
And the
don't like
reason it's
wasps,
such a
but-
threat to your mental health is because its hunting and reproduction strategy is ripped straight from Ellen Ripley's autobiography.
Wait, no way.
But before we get to the strats, you're gonna have to learn a little bit about it first.
Okay.
Native to Australia, because of course it fucking is, this fucker
Yeah.
is the largest wasp on the planet, coming in at a
Oh.
massive
Oh, wasp.
2.5 inches.
So
which,
not
boys,
hornet.
We would all agree, well above average.
I know there's
right?
those giant
Huge.
hornets.
And this is probably the
But
most
that's still
effective
terrifying.
2 inches has ever been because it has the second most painful sting of any insect on the planet, coming in just barely behind the bullet ant. Pack and a half-inch stinger with a potent venom
Oh my
has been described as
God!
blinding, debilitating, I can't move my arm, and electric.
Wait,
Now,
what?
the size and poison aren't just
It's
for
got
nothing,
elemental
because
damage?
As the name tarantula hawk wasp suggests, they are purpose-built, genetically perfect killing machines designed specifically to violate spiders, making Australia basically an all-you-can-eat buffet for them. But they don't just execute the spiders. No.
It's
that'd be too
gonna
normal.
alien the
Hawk
spider.
wasps use spiders to reproduce.
Yeah,
in
oh
one
no.
of the most horrific ways
It's
possible.
like the
And that all starts
xenomorph.
with a female hawk wasp hunting down a tarantula. As the buff bulking spider takes a wrong turn down a dark alley, the hawk wasp, noticing the 8 sets of TNs on his feet, proceeds to fucking jump him, flying down from above to land a sting into
Dude.
the spider's abdomen, instantly
That
and
wasp is
permanently
huge.
paralyzing it. The Bug Harbor Butcher then proceeds to drag the still
need to watch Dexter.
completely conscious and aware spider into an isolated kill room.
That is
which where the
horrifying.
fucked up part really begins. Because our wasp isn't hungry, it's pregnant, and proceeds to lay its egg on the paralyzed spider's abdomen. After about
I thought the
3 to 4
spiders
days,
laid eggs
that
inside
egg
people.
hatches into a larvae. A very,
I guess.
very hungry.
Oh,
larva.
no.
Fortunately, there's a whole bunch of fresh food right here underneath them. That food being the still paralyzed, still very conscious and aware spider. The larvae burrows into the spider's abdomen and gets to work converting it into a KFC family bucket, consuming it from the inside out, purposely avoiding vital organs to keep the food nice and fresh.
That
After
is
it's done consuming
horrifying.
a living being, the larvae breaks forth from the demolished
Oh!
corpse like a fucking chest burster and fucks off to continue the generational arachnid violation. Anywho, good luck getting any sleep tonight.
Yeah, what the heck? I thought the spiders were the ones that laid eggs inside things. Not that they got laid eggs inside them. I guess, I mean, in a way, it's only fair if they do it to others that it gets done to them, but Jesus, that's terrifying. What the heck? Ah, my ears.
This isn't a spider.
Oh.
It's
what?
a snake.
I'm so.
Introducing
Oh!
the Iranian spider-tailed horned viper. As the name
Ooh.
suggests,
Okay, but
native
it's
to
really
Iran.
pretty, though.
And you are all probably wondering why the f this snake has decided to attach a cosplay of the average Australian resident to his tail.
That looks like a
The
Resident
answer
Evil virus.
is food. You see, every known snake species is a predator. Some
Yes.
eat Bambi, others eat Remy, and the
No,
spider,
not
unlike
Remy!
myself, absolutely fucking loves KFC.
Oh,
But
I mean,
birds
I get it.
Famously tend
burgers
to
slap.
fly. And last I checked, note bribes don't have wings.
That is true.
So how does this
No
viper
wings.
get his zinger box? The answer is again food. You see, birds eat insects, and the spider tail knows this. So rather than trying to chase his prey down, this lazy
he waits
has
next
evolved
to-
the evolutionary equivalent of DoorDash.
Never
You
mind,
see,
okay,
when a
he's
viper
baiting
feels
them.
like a meal, it'll start the hunt by finding a nice rocky outcrop to curl up on like a couch. And due to the camouflage on his scales, this snake becomes practically invisible.
Yeah. Hey.
Once he's nice and cozy,
Hello,
he begins
Snake.
to slowly wiggle his tail back
I
and
get
forth
the.
in front of his
I
face,
just got the double
perfectly
joke as I
mimicking the motion
read
of
that.
an
Oh my
insect.
god.
He can
Like snake, solid snake. The snake. Yeah.
Once he's nice and cozy, he begins to slowly wiggle his tail back and forth in front of his face, perfectly mimicking the motion of an insect. Think of this as him placing his Uber Eats order.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Either
up in the
that,
air,
or you can think of it as like, you know, like you know how birds do mating dances? He's doing a little dance for them.
chicken tender is flying around when, holy shit, a free meal. What a delectable bug.
Not
just
the Fortnite
sitting there
loot
on that
bait.
rock. And so,
I've done that
Tweety Birdie
before.
swoops down to grab
It's very
himself
fun.
an insect happy meal. And just as he's about to reach his meal,
Nom.
this
Damn.
bird has to rearrange its
That's crazy though. Like the camouflage is genuinely impressive because I mean I got even though I knew that I had to expect something different kind of. Okay, what is with this? But what the hell are those legs for the size of it? God damn.
This bird has to rearrange its organs and skeleton just to lay an egg. This cute little guy is the kiwi bird, a species of rat
that's a
native
kiwi.
to New Zealand this time, and the absolute poster child for getting cucked by evolution. You see, this walking featherball is actually directly related to the emu, ostrich, and cassowary, being a member of the same family of flightless birds.
That's
However,
crazy.
there is a problem. You see, the rest of the kiwi's bloodline
little
actually
small.
looked up a build guide before picking their stat spread, and as such made sure to
That's
trade
cheating.
the whole flying
You go
thing
blind.
for something useful. With all of his cousins specking into speed, size, and some kind of offensive capability. So that
Jesus.
leaves the question, what did the kiwi pick to make
Don't
up
mess
for
with
not
the
flying?
emus.
Absolutely nothing. Kiwis are tiny
they're
in
cute.
comparison to their relatives. Coming in at only 4
them being
kilos
cute
in weight and 50 centimeters tall. This
is an
because
evolutionary
kiwis live largely
advantage.
on an island with no natural
Because humans
predators,
exist.
So they downsized and traded out the knife feet and bloodlust for just being a little guy with a good attitude. Which honestly
he's
worked
cute.
pretty well for them until the British did British things, and now they have to deal with cats and dogs trying to eat them. And considering this build was not designed for PvP,
Of course it's the
they
British.
clapped so hard by invasive species that they are now unfortunately an endangered animal.
No.
But getting shafted by the British is just the beginning of the generational violation.
Happens
of the
to a lot of
kiwi,
us.
because these poor feathered fruits can't even reproduce without getting f***ed over. You see,
No.
the kiwi bird's cousins are famous for laying huge eggs.
Yeah.
I'm talking hit your protein macros in one meal-sized egg. And you would think that
I'm
is
actually
because they
curious
are
how many
large.
proteins there is in an
And you
emu,
would
an
be
emu egg.
wrong, because their vertically challenged cousins have to lay eggs the same size. A kiwi bird lays eggs 20% the size of their body. With the egg being so bloody large, it rearranges their internal organs and
How do they
stretches their rib cage
poop that
just
shit
to be
out?
able to hold the thing. For reference, that is like a human giving birth to a 15-kilo child. That's not a bun in the oven anymore. That's a whole f***ing bakery.
That is a whole bakery. God damn, that would hurt. But also, even for the poor kiwi, Jesus. That sounds
Australia's
painful.
most common snake, and that's quite a problem because it's
Wait,
also
why?
one of the world's deadliest.
Huh?
Introducing the eastern brown snake, native to quite
It
literally
looks so chill.
every state in the land down under.
For a snake.
And unluckily for us, this asshole has earned himself a silver medal in the Note Rope Olympics venom category.
Note
coming in
ropes?
second
Okay, I like
place
that name for
the most venomous
snakes.
snake in the world. It is worth noting that third and first place are unsurprisingly also both held by Australian snakes.
Hey.
Because God hates us.
No, you gotta be
unlike
proud of
first and
that.
third, the toxic middle child here is a far
What?
larger problem.
Why is it
Because, putting
dancing like that?
politely, he's a cunt.
Yeah. Whoa! Jesus.
The eastern brown is one of the most territorial species of snake in
Oh.
the world, which is a scientific way of saying they operate on the US home defense philosophy. If you dare put a pinky toe
Oh, God.
onto this guy's property, he will bite your ass, injecting you with a hemotoxin that can send you to heaven via blood clot in under 30 minutes if left untreated. But hey, stay off his property and he'll leave you alone, right? Yeah, one problem. His property
Is your property. I figured as much.
That's right, the eastern brown doesn't live out in the middle of nowhere like his slightly more deadly cousin. This fucker is so at home in the suburbs, he drives a f***ing Prius. You can find this burnt piece of spaghetti literally
God.
anywhere. Go to put your shoes on, he's turned them into a 2-bedroom home. Hop in the car to go to
Yeah, I was
work.
gonna say in the car.
And unfortunately,
No.
that's his car now. Get to work on the job site, what do you know? He f***ing works here
You think they have like a special fucking extermination force that they send for brown eastern snakes? Like you can call across anywhere in Australia and they just send a task force. They show up like the goddamn SWAT to take out the brown eastern snake.
2. Try to take a shower
I wonder.
after a long day at work. F*** off. He's moisturising. You can't even take a shit.
He's gotta get that
comfort
skincare
of
done.
your own home without running the risk of the dunny being occupied.
Oh, no.
In fact, these bastards are so omnipresent that out of the 200 species of snake in the country,
That's actually
this
less than I thought. Again. Okay, that's less than I thought for the snakes. For the spiders, 10,000 was more than I thought. I don't know why.
ginormous asshole makes up 60% of snake bites. What a cunt.
60% of snake bites and 40% of fatalities. That is crazy, by the way. The guardian of the bowl. It's so stupid, but that's so funny.
A gorilla can't beat 100 men in a fight. He gets jumped.
Does he?
But that begs the question.
I mean, I guess
which
so.
animal does win?
Does he though? Okay, wait. Does he though? Okay, I guess 100. Like, I guess 100 is a lot. I feel like the gorilla. Okay, he would not go down without taking out a few though. Like, surely there's like a couple dozen men that end up in the hospital. A few dead. Surely. Like, it's a gorilla. They're big boys.
Stepping into the ring at 5 meters long.
Oh, that's a big boy.
Genuinely frightening 4,500 kilos. I present to you the hippopotamus.
Yeah.
Now look, a hippo causing a 100-long line at the gates of heaven after a fight is honestly pretty plausible. You see, despite the fantastic
what would we do
PR
to it
work Moo Dandy's
without
done
weapons?
for the hippopotamus community,
My goat.
doesn't change the fact that Moto here is a sentient Ford F-150, the temperament of a f***ing
Isn't it
serial
heavier than
killer
the Ford
who can win
F-150?
this fight for one very specific reason. You
What is it?
can't fucking hurt it.
Yeah.
You say the hippopotamus
That's what I was thinking.
is possibly the tankiest land animal on
Like-
the fucking planet, packing an unbelievably thick 2-inch hide. Now look, we all know 2 inches is a lot, especially in the sheets, but in the streets of the
Exactly.
African savannah, this makes them practically Don't believe me? Here is a hippopotamus walking away from 10 lions trying to convert it into a family meal.
They can't
Notice
even
how
pierce
the
it.
hippopotamus does not give a single fuck. If Mufasa and his extended family can't hurt it, neither can you.
Yeah.
However, don't let the fact that
Not
it's
without weapons,
walking
that's for
away
sure.
fool you here. The hippopotamus is not a peaceful animal.
Oh,
They
oh!
are, in fact, violent, psychopathic,
Why does it look
4.5-ton thunder
like an actual murderer in that shot?
and will bite you in half.
Oh, hell no.
Hippo's
Not the
jaw
bite of
produces
87.
2,000 psi of pure crushing force. So if he catches your ass, you are the watermelon. And as if the hydraulic press wasn't bad enough, don't forget they've got 2 20-inch fangs in that mouth that'll put a hole in you big enough to stick your f***ing arm through. But honestly, the bite doesn't even f***ing matter. It weighs
Yeah, it can literally just sit on you and you're
and
dead.
can run at 30k an hour.
Yeah.
Getting
That's
hit
a fast
by
boy.
a charging hippo is like getting hit by a f***ing bus. There is no way we are winning a fight against something that could probably take out 10 people
Just by running.
Just by rolling over.
Not even running, rolling, yeah.
In summary, don't f*** with the hungry hippo.
Yeah, do not. Oh my
Touching this
god.
plant will put you in the hospital.
A
This
plant
is
this
the
time.
Gympie plant, a piece of foliage that
Wait, I need the subtitles.
to the land down under. And surprising no one, not only is the thing venomous, it is in fact the most painful plant on the planet.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Of course, man. Even the fucking leaves down here have a problem with me. Growing in the rainforests of northern Queensland,
As if the
these
animals weren't
hellbushes
enough.
are covered in tiny hairs that, upon
Oh.
closer inspection, aren't hairs at all and are actually thousands of hypodermic needles waiting to stab you and break off inside your skin if you so much as brush them. Once inside you, these needles will inject you with, I am not kidding, neurotoxin and cause absolutely excruciating pain. I mean, like comedic levels of pain. With one person describing it as being covered in hot acid and electrocuted, and another woman saying that it was straight up more painful than childbirth and she'd given birth 4 times. And the fucked up part is,
That's a trooper.
the neurotoxin isn't even lethal. So this
So you just
spiked
suffer like a
plant
absolute-
is hurting you purely for the love of the game.
it's
Mind
just
you,
for
there
fun.
Are reports of people saying getting stung by this thing is actually worse than being put in the ground. This is because Groot's little hellspawn cousin here can continue hurting you for
I am
literal
Groot.
years
Huh?
after being stung. This is because those thousands of little hypodermic needles are actually made out of silicon, meaning your body can't break them down. And with how thin they are, your skin will usually close up over the top of them, meaning that these neurotoxin-emitting slivers can sit inside your skin for literal years, releasing more neurotoxin any time that they're moved or disturbed. This constant, chronic, agonizing pain is so unbelievably bad that there have
I'd
even
wanna,
been records
yeah,
of
you'd want to die.
trying not to get banned here, people Alt F4ing existence to make it stop.
Yeah.
This particular incident came from a man who accidentally used one of the plant leaves as toilet paper. I don't think it gets much worse than neurotoxin to the nuts. This spider
To the nuts? To the gooch? Oh, nah. That sounds horrible. I think that's enough for today, fellas. I am traumatized. And that was some of more Parz's most popular shorts. That was a lot of fun, and a lot of learning. I never want to visit Australia without a full suit of armor and weapons. I'll definitely react to more of these shorts in the future. Let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in that. And if you're new here, make sure to drop by my streams at twitch.tv/Cielwave for more reactions, gaming, and even some singing. I'd like to also thank my patrons for supporting this content, so thank you to Bad Guy Yex and Lily Chaton. With that, this video has come to an end. It was a pleasure to share this time with you. I'll see you around. Peace.